I am 26. Am struggling with partners. 34F. Inheritance. Can you please help me get over my sense of entitlement? Hi all. My head is kind of spinning, and I was hoping to get an outside perspective on financial situations within my relationship. My partner and I have been together 5 years and make roughly the same amount of money a year. She purchased a home in February of 2022 after being gifted $100K from her father as the down payment. The home was a bit more pricey than was realistic for our finances, but as she was the one making the purchase, I didn't have that much input on final say. That said, we split monthly payment for mortgage plus bills, which is honestly more than I'd want to spend each month. Since we have moved in, I've invested over $7K of my own money, new washer and dryer, a new fridge, and half of the cost of the AC installation. She recently agreed to deduct $100 off of my rent for 2 years to equal the cost of the fridge. This agreement came after she dumped me for a week before we eventually got back together after seeing a couples therapist, which is another long story. We recently both accumulated quite a bit of credit card debt. Mine mostly due to the aforementioned appliances and hers due to cancer treatment for a cat. We frequently would discuss our stresses over finances and our plans to get back on track. 3 days ago, she found out she is inheriting close to $200K from the passing of a relative. While at the funeral for said relative, her father assured her of her inheritance of him, which will be a few million. I feel so guilty to admit that the moment she shared this, I felt kind of deflated. She shared of excitement to be debt-free and the investment she wants to make and the trips she wants to go on. She is now on this environmental kick, where she only wants to purchase sustainable and thus more expensive items, with the implication being I pay for half. Today, as I was discussing finance stressors as I talked about our plans for family gifts, she looked at me and said, "It's okay, I have debt too." Then backtracked after realizing what she said. We have always had a challenging time with finances. Last Christmas, I spent a stupid amount to get her a dream gift, and she didn't get me anything until nearly 2 months later. She eventually got me a nice jacket, which I love to this day. I think what hurt was just her total lack of effort. Had she made me a card or painted me a picture or anything, it would have been different. But she just didn't. I feel a lot of hurt of the routine in our relationship, both financially and otherwise. I've only focused on the negative aspects, but I do love her, and we do have a lot of fun together when we are in a good groove. I'm just really struggling with her new inheritance. I come from poor parents, but my mother always goes above and beyond for her on holidays while her father barely acknowledges me, and instead gives her a lump sum that she never shares. I feel angry with myself and my sense of entitlement. I just want you Reddit folks to help humble me with outside perspective and to help me get my head out of my own, but over this inheritance. Thanks for listening to my rambles.